Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the Damsels Present 7 Days to Die Point of View series. I'm in the doghouse because I forgot to hit the record button, so I'm going to give you some of my pets. First picture here is our family pet. Her name was Happy, and my first personal pet is Holly. She was a cockapoo, and I was able to get her because I told my parents I want a dog. My sisters and my brother didn't think of doing that. But I did, and I said, "Hey, I want a dog." And I got this cute little cockapoo. Um, as you can see, she kind of looked like Benji, if anybody remembers that dog. Um, and then after she had an unfortunate accident because we lived in the country, those things happened. I decided to get another cockapoo, and look what she turned out to look like. Yes, a little lab. She was part cockapoo, part lab mix, and her name was JJ. I couldn't decide between Jessie or Jamie. So I went for JJ. She also had an accident, but this time she just broke her leg. So here she is with her broken leg, and here she is playing it up in recovery, going, ah, look at me, my poor little recovering leg. She was adorable as well. And for Lessa, I put in a couple pictures of snow because we got it every year. This is JJ on our side road, and this is our frozen creek with snow over it. And as you can see, the only ones that have traveled on the creek are me and JJ. And then this last picture of JJ, when I was stationed in Maryland, I was lucky to live in the basement of an army doctor at Walter Reed, and we had a yard for JJ. Then, when I came back from Panama, I decided no more dogs, and I got a cat. His name was Gumby, and he was polydactyl. He had 7 toes on each leg. As you can see, he has very big paws and a big fluffy tail. And the unfortunate thing about Gumby is he hated men. So it was very difficult to date with Gumby around, but he was a great cat. He traveled with me from San Antonio to New Jersey, back to Texas, back all over the country. He traveled. Um, so I was lucky to have him. And he lived to the ripe old age of 12. And this is him in New Jersey when I was in undergrad at my Aunt Lorraine's house. And this next picture is of a corgi. I did some pet sitting when I was in graduate school, and most of the time I did it for the veterinarian who is the AVMA vet, and that was her corgi. So my next cats, I decided to get two up in Brooklyn. The gray cat was Sebastian. This black cat is Sydney, and you can see they love to sleep a lot. I've talked about Sebastian and Sydney. Um, and this is Sebastian saying, "Come on, stop taking another picture of me." Um, so they both were from shelters. I was lucky enough to get them. Sebastian was in a cage by himself saying, "Take these two brothers together." And he was, as I said, by himself in a cage. And this is them looking out. I lived on the top floor of a house in Brooklyn, and this is them looking out the patio. We were lucky to be able to get that. And then we moved to Sherman Oaks in California, and this is Sebastian snoozing in Sherman Oaks. And then the last picture I have, Sebastian, is of his eye. I was going to do a collage of all his body parts, the cool ones, not the sick ones. Um, and this is him. And then this is Sid when we moved to Winnetka. She's checking out stuff on our patio. And then eventually, Sid and I are going to take a cross country trip to Tennessee. First, we moved up to Santa Maria, and then we moved to Tennessee. And this is her snoozing between my legs in Tennessee. She loved to sleep between my feet. And then my last picture is of Sid before we moved up to Cincinnati, and this is her getting comfortable. My sister made that thing that she sleeps just hanging out on. And that's the last picture I have. So thank you for watching, and hopefully next time I will hit the record button. on our video for 7 Days to Die. Thanks for watching.